Hello, everybody. This is Nancy at Thisoverstuffedhouse. As promised during my live chats, I said I was going to let you guys pick out the next 10 or 12 books that I read. Now, I have one that must be on that list because I just got this one as a freebie from a giveaway on Goodreads.com. So that one has to be on it because they like you to read them in a timely manner and then write a review. So we know that one's got to be on there. Now, there's some rules for this. I don't have any letters or numbers. Maybe I'll figure that out and put it in the description or pin it as the top comment. But you can decide and pick out which ones you think I should read next. Now, all the others are fair game except for these three, because I can only deal with one big heavy book at a time. I usually read 3 books going at a time, but usually only one's some big heavy thing. So, of these 3, you can only pick one. Okay? So either the book on Hildegard of Bingin, which is religion, and that's a big one, or Charles Dickens, who I've really not read very much of. I have one called Our Mutual Friend, another big one, and then I have this massive An Approach to Literature book that has a lot of other stuff in it, but that's a biggie. So let me know which one of those 3 it will be. Yeah, I'll have to give them, numbers 1, 2, and 3 to, I'll make a list. I'll put it in the description. Now, all the others you can pick from whatever. Some are thick, some are thin, some are old. I've kind of spread them out a little bit. These are science. David Attenborough's A Life on Our Planet. A Study on Orbs. And this one is about black holes in space. These 2 are spirituality. The Reenchantment of Everyday Life, and a modern translation of Meister Eckhart's writings. Then there's 2 here that are Sociology in Full Flower by Lois Banner, and You Just Don't Understand Women and Men in Conversation. These are theater ones. Please don't make me read both the Shakespeares, just pick one of them. The Sense of Shakespeare Sonnets and The Hidden Shakespeare, a story of the poet's undercover activity in the theater. Now, this is The House of Blue Leaves and Other Plays. And then I have Ma Rainey's Black Bottom by August Wilson. Those are all theater ones. My only request is you don't put both the Shakespeare books on the list. Now, these are fiction. Piers Anthony. Look at that beautiful cover. I didn't even know what this was. This is one of my favorite books growing up. This is the 7th edition of Swiss Family Robinson. Do we have a year? Maybe. Advertisement by the editor. Nope, no year. Look at that gorgeous cover. And it hurts to bend over. I need to get those shots for my back. And I have The Lady in the Van and Other Stories by Alan Bennett. Now, that is Maggie Smith, because they did make that into a movie, which I have not seen yet. So those are the fiction. Now, over here are more non-fictions. This is Highways and Byways in Oxford and the Cotswolds of England. So this is a travel book from heaven knows when. We got a date anywhere? Oh, we have a date in Roman numerals. Nope, that just says Melbourne. Tells you how bad my glasses are. Look at the illustrations. Aren't they cool? Oh, look, there we go. 1927. So we have that one. Living More with Less. What does that say? I can't read it. A pattern for living with less and a wealth of practical suggestions from the worldwide experiences of Mennonites. Well, that'll be interesting. This is also history, the origins of Oriental civilization. This is one, Angel in the Forest. Now, this is a book on 2 utopia communities in 19th century America. And I think it mentions Fruitlands, which is the utopian community that Bronson Alcott, Louisa May Alcott's father, started. So that's why I had snagged that one. I have The Grail, From Celtic Myth to Christian Symbolism. So that one probably should have been up with religion. And I have The End of History and the Last Man, which I know was a big deal when it came out, and I honestly, it's part social commentary, part looking at history and patterns that repeat. Now, let's come over here. And I have some nature ones. I have Sterling North's Rascal in the hardback, which I've never read. I have Raccoons Are the Brightest People by Sterling North. I have How to in the Woods, which I've actually never read, which is environmentally sound-off approach to a lost art, but it's all nature and camping oriented. And then I have Outdoor Skills Almanac, which I haven't read yet either. So pick out of those. And then there's these little guys, because I always like to pepper in stuff that's fast, easy reads. I am not getting rid of any of these. I absolutely love her stuff. I don't have too many of them. Open House for Butterflies by Ruth Krauss and pictures by Maurice Sendak. So I have that one. I have A Hole is to Dig. Now this is a better copy because the copy I had as a child fell apart from me reading it so much. I have Signs of the Fairies, which says a woodland series. I don't know what else is in the series. And then there's these. Now this one with the faded cover is The Scarlet Letter, which is illustrated. But then this one, this pretty little one, Letters, Sentences, and Maxims. Ah, come on, open nicely. Of Lord Chesterfield. And I got it at a library sale just because looking through it, some of them were quite funny. So, you have all the options here. We do need one big, thick one. Only one. But all the rest are fair game. So I will put the list in the description, and I'll give them, I don't have so many that I think I can give them letters. And then we're going to pick out 12, and they will be the next 12 books I read, because I got 12 books from the library, so now I must read 12 books from my own stock. It's more like 14 because there's 2 books I'm still working on that I've been working on forever, because there's a geology one from the 1950s that I have to keep looking up words. So that one is going to take me a long while. So, but the next 12 books, you guys are going to pick them out for me. And then I'll let you know what the winners were. And that's what I will start reading. The only one we know is we know I've got to start with that one. But you're going to pick 12 out of all these. But only one from that pile of 3, because I can only deal with one big thick one at a time. So that's the video on them. You can put it in the comments what ones you think I should read. put them in order of what you think is the top one. So if you only really like 5 books, make sure you put in what one you think should be number 1 through 5. If you line out 12 books, that's fine, but put them in order of which one you think is the most important ones first that I should read. So basically, the ones with the most votes first, it has to be tiered, because the most votes that a book gets is the ones that I will read. Okay? So, there we go. That's all of them. There could have been more, because I've got boxes and boxes, but this literally was just pulling stuff off my shelves. Yeah. And it didn't really make much of a dent. So, there you go. Let's see. We'll leave this open for... This will go up on Sunday, which is March 3rd. So we'll keep it open until midnight of the following Saturday. And that way I can post who the winners are a week later. All right? So, sounds like it could be fun, letting you guys pick it for me. I literally just picked through 2 shelves and a pile that was on my bureau and pulled these all out. Because it's time I get through reading some of these and then seeing which ones would actually stay. I'd bet Swiss Family Robinson will, because I love that story. Not sure a lot of these others will stay once I read them. So, but that's your task for the week. Vote on them for me. Let me know what you think I should read. And I will see you Thursday night. I should be seeing you for a live sale on Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube. Have fun, everybody.